Archbishop Richard Foskin here, coming to you from the holy portal of sanctification. I'll be right back. Greetings, my friends. Archbishop Richard Foskin here. Sorry to say, time is running out for you. As you can see, the cup of God's wrath is upon thee. We are on the portal of enlightenment. The cup of God's wrath. Jeremiah 25:15. This is what the Lord God of Israel said to me. Take from my hand this cup filled with the wine of my wrath, and make all of my enemies, to whom I send you, drink it. Jeremiah. You're to make them drink my wrath. When they drink it, they will stagger and go mad because of the sword I will send among them. So I took the cup from the Lord's hand and made all the nations to whom he sent me drink it. Jeremiah took the cup of the Lord from his hand, from God's very hand, and he gave it to all the nations to drink, just like God said. So I took the cup from the Lord's hand, made all the nations whom he sent me to drink the cup. Jerusalem and the towns of Judah, its kings and officials, to make them a ruin and an object of horror and scorn and cursing as they are today. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, his attendants, his officials, and all his people, and all the foreign people there, all the kings of Uz, not Uz, all the kings of Philistines, those of Ashkelon, Gaza, Ekron, and the people left at Ashdod, Edom, Moab, and Ammon, all the kings of Tyre and Sidon, the kings of the coastlands across the sea, Dedan, Tema, Buz, and all who are in the distances. You're going to go all of them. Jeremiah went everywhere. He didn't even have a car. Even this would be far for a camel, but he still did it. Yes, he traveled by camelback, sometimes by the royal coachman. I'll explain that later. But all these kings, all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the foreign people who live in the desert, all the kings of Zimri, Elam, and Media, and all the kings of the north, near and far, one after the other, all the kingdoms of the face of the earth, all the kingdoms of the face of the earth. After all of them, the king of Shishak will drink it too. They're all going to have to drink this cup from the Lord. Then God says, tell them this is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says. Drink, get drunk, vomit, fall to rise no more because of the sword I will send among you. This is God talking to Jeremiah, saying that he said to say this. Drink, get drunk and vomit, fall to rise no more because of the sword I, God, will send among you. But if they refuse to take the cup from your hand, Jeremiah, and drink it, tell them, you don't do it. This is what God told me. This is what the Almighty says. You must drink it. See, I am beginning to bring disaster on the city that bears my name, God says. And you will indeed be punished. You will not go unpunished. You will not go unpunished. For I am calling down a sword upon all who live on the earth, declares the Lord Almighty. Now prophesy all these words against them and say to them, my neighbors are listening to through the walls. I have to be quiet now. It's like 1:35 in the morning. Okay, continue. They already think I'm crazy. As you can see, Archbishop is not crazy. He's experienced it all. He needs to tell you this about the cup. Because, you see, time is running out. Time's running out, folks. Yeah, time's running out, see. Tell them this is what the Lord Almighty says. Yeah. Seeing I'm beginning to bring disaster on the city that bears my name, and you will indeed go unpunished. The city that bears my name. And will you indeed go unpunished? You will not go unpunished, for I am calling down a sword upon all who live on the earth, declares the Lord Almighty. Now prophesy all these things against them that say, there's another list here, the Lord will roar from on high. He will thunder from his holy dwelling, and the Lord will roar mightily against his land. He will shout like those who tread the grapes. They always shouted when they squished grapes. The tumult will resound to the ends of the earth. It's going to be everywhere. And the Lord will bring charges against the nations through the mighty portal. This is what the Lord, oh yeah. And he will bring judgment on all mankind and put the wicked to the sword. God's going to do this. Look, disaster is spreading, the Almighty says. This is what the Lord Almighty says. Look, disaster is spreading from nation to nation. A mighty storm is rising from the ends of the earth. At this time, those slain by the Lord will be everywhere, from one end of the earth to the other. They will not be mourned. No, don't have time for that. Or gathered up or burned, but will be like refuge, trash, rubbish, lying on the ground. Oh, weep and wail, you shepherds, roll in the dust. Roll in the dust, you leaders of the flock, for your time to be slaughtered is come. Your time for be slaughtered is coming too, you shepherds. Time is... It's already out. Maybe flip it over again. Try it. It's just for fun. Let's do it again. Time is running out, as you can see. The shepherds. Oh, for your time to be slaughtered is coming. You will fall and be shattered like fine pottery. Yeah, the shepherds will nowhere flee. The shepherds will have nowhere to flee. You'll be stuck with me, the Lord Almighty. The leaders of the flock, no place to escape. Your deacons, your different level classes in the church. All you deacons in the Benny Sin ministries, you'll have nowhere to hide. The leaders of the flock, no place to escape. And then, hear the cry of the shepherds, the wailing of the leaders of the flock, for the Lord is destroying their pasture. almost time. It's almost time, saith the Lord. Oh, I need to get that on. The Lord is destroying their pasture. The peaceful meadows will be laid to waste. Because of the fierce anger of the Lord, like a lion, he will leave his lair, and their land will become desolate. Because of the sword of the oppressor, and because of the Lord's fierce anger. Yep, time's up. And the next study we're going to do in Ezekiel, where God repents from getting angry because of the fault of the other people making him angry. See you later.